Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy LexThomas21 back here for another quick video for you guys. I'm reviewing one of my all-time favorite movies of all time, Halloween, on Halloween obviously. I wanted to get this review out on this day because I haven't really got to reviewing it on my channel. You know, I've been starting to do more reviews. Halloween did pass like a couple of Halloweens ago. I didn't want to review it, but I think at that point in time I just couldn't do it. There was a lot of stuff going on as well. I was between moving and doing a lot of stuff as well, so here go my review for the Halloween, the 1978 version, directed by John Carpenter, also starring Jamie Lee Curtis, Donald Pleasance, and some other couple people. I'm going to talk about some good things, some bad things, but first I'm going to talk about the good. Let's talk about the direction of the film. John Carpenter directed the hell out of this movie. You can definitely tell with certain things of the way it's shot by certain angles, especially like certain things in the background. It's not shot clearly. Everything is like not really shown. Everything is showing. The way it's directed is very, very on point in this movie. And it's funny because the movie wasn't really budgeted that much. He was only given a certain type of materials. Like he was like in the very first beginning of the movie, it's the producer that plays Michael within the first person mode. It's not the little kid in that very first scene. It's actually the producer actually playing out that entire sequence. Go ahead and just go into the synopsis. If you guys do know, Halloween is about the little kid Michael Myers who was just seemingly out of nowhere just automatically kills his sister. That opening scene is so hilarious because you hear the way the parents, when they take his mask off, they're like, Michael? And that's why I feel like this movie is very timeless and you can watch it every year and still feel the same because it's just something about it. It's nothing, it's very simple premise, but it's so real and it feels real. I feel like this really can happen as well. That's what I feel for it. Let's go ahead and get back to the performances. Jamie Lee Curtis played a decent role. She actually went back and said she really didn't like her role in this movie, but I feel like she did a pretty good performance for this being her first performance. Let's give it to Donald Pleasance though. He really sold this movie. He's the best part of this film. I love the monologues he had with the other characters, especially the scene where he's talking to the sheriff and he tells him that known him for so long, and every time you look into his eyes, it's a darkness of him, and it's like he knows it's evil inside of him, and that's why he wants to take him down or whatever. And that's one of my favorite parts of the movie. It's really dark and really scary. And it's not just like because it's some kind of spiritual thing. This is just a regular guy out here just doesn't have no reason why he's killing. This movie alone, not besides the sequel, we're not going to talk about sequels right now, but just this movie alone, you can just watch this movie on its own and just enjoy it on Halloween. That's why like me and my family always watch it every year. I make it a year. I dedicate myself to watch this every year. Like I said, let's get back to the performances. The other characters, like the character who played Annie, she is really terrible in this movie. I went back and watched it. She is horrible. The scenes where she's babysitting and like the way she's talking to the little girl is so fake. It doesn't seem real. Even her other friend that gets choked out just doesn't seem real. I just feel like they're just acting. It feels like they're acting. And that's why I feel like the guy who played Loomis is the best one in this movie because he really felt like he was giving a real good performance. Let's go ahead and get to the character Michael Myers. Like I said, he was just the way the actor portrayed him as a character. He was kind of like a robot. He was kind of like a dark shadow throughout this entire movie, and I really love that as well. That's why like the certain scenes where he's literally just standing there in the background, or he's like the scene where you see the little boy looking out the window, you just see him just standing by the house. Those type of scenes are really scary because he's just, the way the actor's portraying is spot on. The music score is amazing. I love the score. It's very memorable and very known. If you hear it, you know exactly what you're getting, and that's what I love about it. Like I said, I already talked about some bad things. Some of the acting is not good. Me and my brother were just talking about saying like how it's not really filmed in the fall. You definitely can tell certain scenes aren't filmed in the fall because some of the leaves aren't really changing and stuff like that. Certain things, that's a nitpick of mine because I know what goes on in the background as well. Besides everything else, this movie really is great. It really does stand to the test of time today. You can still watch it now and still feel the exact same way you saw when I first saw it. I still feel the same as well. I can't really think of anything else to say, but saying it's a great movie. If you have not seen it, go ahead and check it out. Even though it's already been spoiled, go check it out. It's really a good time. I think my girlfriend has seen it. I think I'm going to make her watch it as well. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. If I had the rate, I had to give it a 9.5 out of 10. It's not a 10 out of 10. Like I said, there's certain things that you can look at that are not good in this movie. But this is a good movie as well. So like I said, I'd give it a 9.5 out of 10. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please slap the like button. Please subscribe for more. And I'm on this one, you guys. Peace.